Hi, my name is Christina Naya, and I'm the Director of Parent Programs at UC Riverside. I'm here to tell you about some of our parent programs that you may experience this year and in the coming years, as you are now a new member of the UCR community. Congratulations on your students' acceptance to UC Riverside. I'm going to share a few slides that describe some of the things that we do here on campus. So this slide that you're looking at represents some of the in-person events that we've had in the past. The UCR Parents Association has been part of UC Riverside for over 30 years, and we've been proudly presenting these great conferences and events for parents to learn more about the university, to learn about resources for their student, and to get to know other parents. So we hope that you enjoy some of the things we have planned for you this year. About the Parents Association, as I mentioned, it's been part of the university for over 30 years. You may be wondering if you need a membership, if there's any cost to join or to be part of our events. So to be part of the association is completely free. And in fact, you will be part of the association as soon as your student enrolls this fall of 2021. So we are providing virtual opportunities right now, but we hope to resume in-person events in the future, and we welcome you to come to campus and enjoy all the beautiful new developments that we've been experiencing over the last year and a half. Our programs highlight student resources, and they help you as a parent navigate campus so that if you have questions about where your students should go for, say, if it's a housing question, financial aid, any of those things, our website has a lot of information for you there. And you can also reach out to me and I'll share some of my contact information. This involvement in the Parents Association does not require any minimum time of involvement. It's not a matter of points or hours that you accumulate. You can participate at any level that you wish. So when we do have virtual events, we welcome you to participate in those either as a guest or as a speaker. And then when we do have in-person events, we welcome you to attend again as a guest, a speaker, a volunteer at the FAQ booth. There's so many different opportunities for you to get involved, but it's really up to you. And we allow you a lot of flexibility in terms of how you'd like to be involved. So one of the things I may have mentioned at the top of this recording is that I am with the Office of Alumni Engagement, which means that I work with colleagues who produce programs for young alumni and all alumni actually throughout the world. And so we do have access to some of those programs. In a lot of cases, your student will have access to some of our Student Alumni Association events as well. Great career skill building opportunities, just a great opportunity for them to explore career options and get to know their fellow students. So we do appreciate our parents, and we like to show our appreciation in so many different ways. So we do celebrate our parents with a few different programs, and I'll share a little bit about that in just a moment. One of the things that we like to do when we have in-person events is share some, logo items, some giveaways for you, just to show our appreciation. So this shirt that I have behind me that says Proud UCR Parent is one of the items that we've produced specifically for parents because we want to show our appreciation that way. And then we also understand that there's a growing need for parents to have that peer-to-peer connection and to network either with people who are in their areas. So if you don't live in the Riverside area and say you're in San Diego or Northern California, we're working on programs that'll help put you in touch with the folks that you can reach out to and have direct conversations about everything from their students' housing situation, just asking for some general tips, or in the future, if you are working out any commuting or transportation issues for the holiday, that can also be very helpful. So we don't necessarily arrange those things for you, but we put you in touch with other parents so that you can develop your own networks. All right, So that was a lot about the Parents Association, but you can also check out our website. It's parents.ucr.edu, and you'll see that there are a few tabs at the top. So one of the main tabs that you're going to visit most frequently is the resources tab. You click on that, and you're going to see a number of icons. In fact, I'll skip ahead. You'll see a number of icons that'll direct you to some of the key campus resources. So if you have a question about library services, that's here at the bottom, housing, financial aid, all of those resources can be accessed through this website, and we are continuing to add more and more resources that, based on parent feedback and what it is that we think you need. So going back just one step here, I want to make sure that you have our contact information. You can reach me, Christina Naya, Director of Parent Programs at ucrparents@ucr.edu. I'm also available by phone when we're in the office at 951-827-3344. Right now that's going to voicemail. So the easiest way to reach me is via email. We have a social media presence right now. We have a parent Facebook page. So if you do have a Facebook account, I highly encourage you to go to at UCR Parents and follow and like us and comment on some of the posts that I put up there for you. The most important thing that you can do at this point as your student is entering UCR is to share your interests, your background with us so that we can get to know you a little bit better and understand what kind of services we may want to focus on or expand. So there is a Get Involved button on the UCR Parents website. I have it listed here on the slide. And if you click on that, it'll take you to a form. It's a very quick form to fill out, and you can share some of your interests with us so that we understand where your needs can best be met. So again, if you'd like to be a volunteer, if you'd like to participate, right now all of our opportunities are virtual, but we will be doing some in-person, hopefully in winter or spring. Some of the examples are listed here. We will have regional networking coffee chats this fall, and those will be virtual, so I'll share those dates with you. You can also volunteer as part of one of our Alumni Association activities, which is called Highlander Week of Service. And when you've been here maybe a year or two, you may want to participate in some of the welcome calls. Now, if you fill out a parent interest form and select that you would like to be contacted, you may receive a call or an email or even a text from a current parent so that you can already establish that communication and that connection very early on. One thing I'd also like to mention is we have a very special group of parents that are called the Parent Philanthropy Ambassadors, and they're very highly engaged in this peer-to-peer support. So if you have any interest in doing something like that and being part of, like a really dedicated group of parents, you can follow that URL at the bottom of the screen. It's also available through the parents page. So if you go to parents.ucr.edu, and click on, I believe it's Get Connected, you can find the Parent Philanthropy Ambassador information there. All right. So again, you can keep connected to us through the UCR Parent, through UCR Parents on Facebook and via my email at ucrparents@ucr.edu. So some of the ways that we recognize our parents is through parent spotlights. You're welcome to submit one anytime. If you have any questions about that process, you can email me directly. And then we also have something that we call Parent of the Year. So students submit an essay nominating their parent, sharing all the good work that they did for them through their formative years, and then also some of the community services that their parent does that have been inspiring to them, right? So UCR is very much focused on leadership, philanthropy, community, and through this program, we like to highlight some of the things that our parents are doing on a daily basis to make this a better world. Here are some of the events that I mentioned. You may want to take a screenshot of this or a photo with your phone. So of course, summer orientation is very important. If your student hasn't already signed up, you may want to contact the orientation office. And that's taking place July 8th through August 12th, I believe, for freshmen. And then the parent-specific event that we have coming up is our series of parent coffee chats. So that will be October 12th and October 14th. We have 2 different time slots, so you have the option. That's for our Southern California parents. And for Northern California parents, we also have October 19th and 21st at 2 different times so that you have the flexibility to attend and meet other parents at that time. Now, if you don't know which bucket you fit into, or if one time works better for you, you are welcome to join either one of these, any one of these sessions to meet some other parents. The other thing I want to mention is Parent and Family Day, which is part of homecoming, and we'll have that virtually again on November 20th. Okay, so thank you for listening to the information about parent programs. As you go through this process of transitioning your student into college life, we like to remind you of some essential questions that you can think about as a family and with your student. So, has your student expressed any concerns about their transition to college? Does your student feel comfortable accessing resources independently of your help? Okay, so there's a website here that's iam.ucr.edu/resources. That's where your student can go and explore and learn to find those resources on their own. How often do you plan on speaking or texting with your student? This is something you might want to talk about before they get to campus because every family is different and every student's different. And you may want to just kind of explore what those expectations are. Have you encouraged your student to get involved in campus? It's really important for your student to be involved in something on campus that helps keep them engaged in social activities. There are so many different resources, clubs, organizations on campus. I like to promote the Student Alumni Association because they put together some great programs. But just talk to your student about what their plans are in terms of staying active. And do you talk to your student about how to manage stress? UC Riverside has some great counseling and psychological services. So this URL that I've displayed below would be a first step if you wanted to talk through some of those issues with your student. All right, that's the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Again, my name is Christina Naya, and you can reach me at ucrparents@ucr.edu. Thank you and have a great day.